out here, it was just about acting, and I was focused about acting. The living condition was just terrible, but I didn't focus on that. I was like, whatever. I'm out here for a reason. I'm out here for a purpose. And so, but later on, as I lived here in LA, something kind of like sparked my interest into writing. And so when we were in class last year, I think the beginning of last year, I was talking to Jeremy, and Jeremy was saying, it was like, try writing a monologue. And I was like, because I told him, I was like, I'm thinking about getting into writing, but I don't know, how do you do it? He was like, just write a monologue. And so I wrote this monologue, and I was like, wow. It's a lengthy monologue too, because I was just, when I was writing, I was just writing how I felt. And then it was just on, and I was like, it just kept going. My hand just started gliding. And I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And then before I knew it, the monologue was finished. I was like, whoa, like, this is very heartfelt, because it was really how I felt, you know? And from there, I started to write a scene, like maybe a 2-page scene. And then from there, next thing you know it, I was like, whoa, this is pretty deep. And then after that, I took UCB sketch writing classes. And then
very prestigious school.
Yeah, really. I feel like if you want to do, writing or sketch writing, go to UCB or Second City. But I went to UCB because they have like a legit, like I like the way their program is ran more than like Second City or the other one.
What's the program like at UCB?
To me, it was just very how can I explain it? It was very well put together. It was very well put together, and the sketch writer teacher that I had really made me think things in a different format, in a different way. He was like, and it wasn't like what you were doing is wrong. He was like, just add maybe something more that would add more arc to the character. He was like, because when they're talking back and forth, I just see them talking back and forth with no movement. He was like, so how about you add some direction in it? This, that, and other. And me, every writer out there probably knows that, but I didn't know that. To add like direction and the slug lines and then parentheticals. I didn't know all the different definitions of all of that. So I went in, I just constructed a script or a scene. And then from there, I just started writing a web series. Yeah, and I shot 4 episodes so far, and I'm going to do 6 before October to make a total of 10 episodes. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
What's the web series? What's it called?
The web series is called Perspective, and it's about like just different views of different people's mindsets and how they go about different, I would say, obstacles in life, and how they view the world. And the message of the entire goal is to have people who watch it to be more empathetic to other people outside in the real world. I don't want to say real world, but like outside in the world, to be more empathetic and less judgmental based on people's decisions, based on how they see people, on how they view the world, on this, that, and other, to be more empathetic and sympathetic to other people. Because we all have different views, we all have different personalities, we all have different perspectives throughout life. And so I feel like instead of us hating one another or bashing one another for the opinions that we have, we should look at and actually sit down and have a conversation like this. But there's a difference between having a different perspective and different mindset and being hateful. Like if you're racist or if you're homophobic or you're et cetera, like just whatever. If you look down on a certain individual or race or marginalize a group of people, then that's different than actually having, like, say you think that you like Aquafina versus I like this Sony, I think, or whatever the other water was. Different views. You know what I'm saying? Like if you like steak and I like spaghetti. And I'm like, I hate steak. And you're like, how do you hate steak? But it's just like that. It's just different views like that. But there, like I said, there's a difference between different views and being hateful and have so much hate in your body. There's a difference.
Well, it's like hating white eggs and brown eggs. I mean, they're still, how can you hate them? It doesn't even make sense. They taste the same, bro. They both have yolks. And there's protein in them.
Exactly. It's like, because this one episode was written, the first one actually I wrote for UCB, for UCB class. I think it was, for UCB class. Can't remember if I wrote it before. I think I wrote it for UCB class. And it was about this guy, 2 guys actually, and one guy is a homeless guy and one guy is not, and they encounter each other. But the guy is actually fascinated by the homeless guy because he's like, and he's curious. He's very curious because there's this one line, and he says, he's like, "Is it really that bad being homeless?" He was like, "You don't pay rent. You're living in LA. You can sleep in Venice Beach and Santa Monica." This is legit his mindset. He's not trying to be offensive. He's not trying to be disrespectful. He legit sees it like as a blessing to be homeless because we stay in this studio's apartment. We stay in these apartments here in LA and we pay like thousands of dollars each month. We're never going to own this apartment unless we become super rich and buy it, you know? Yeah. But if you really think about it, it's like, say the average apartment is like $1,000. You're spending $6,000 for 6 months to a place that you're not even going to own. So you're investing that money to what? A company that's already making money off of you, and they know they're going to make money off of you, and they're going to raise the rent even more. And so his mindset is like, you have a grand life. You have a beautiful life. You're not paying rent. You know, you're not paying any gas because you don't have a car. You get to travel wherever you want. The only hardship is about it, you don't have a like legit place to lay your head.
Or Wi-Fi.
But that was his perspective. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And instead of bashing his perspective, because some people are like, oh, this guy's rude, he's arrogant, he's a prick. But I wrote it in a way of like not seeing him like that. I wrote it in a way of him actually like literally thinking that it's really not that bad of being homeless. And the other guy is like, are you serious? And then he says something sarcastic like, yeah, well, I don't enjoy paying rent. Like, that's the least of my concern. I sleep on a concrete floor or ground. You know what I'm saying? I eat out of the trash can. I do this, I do that. And while you're saying it's not that bad for me being homeless. And so that was the first one. So I write basically on perspectives on like aspects as like that pretty much. But if you guys want to follow the web series page on IG, it's differentview_thing. And I'm posting a lot of behind the scene pictures. I'm building up to actually the season. And so like I said, I'm doing 6 episodes before October. And so it'll be a total of 10. So 10 of those episodes will be presented to the public. Finally.
Are you going to drop them all at once?
Yeah, I'm dropping them all at once.
Netflix style?
Yep. Boom. Have at it. You want to watch it? There you go. It ain't going to be week to week. Nah. Boom. There you go. 10 episodes. I was thinking about doing like 1 week, but at the same time, I feel like in today's society, people want to do it right now. Right now, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, boom, there you go. 10 episodes, boom, bam, over. Cool.
Okay, there's no right way or wrong way to do it. Just do it.